everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel, Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to take a ride in Esoteric Cloud alive, so we can reach higher, wider and wiser places and perspectives, so you can have a higher, wider and wiser perspectives about your own selves, our own selves and our circumstances. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity and responsibility as well. So today is Monday in Taurus as well. The sun is in Sagittarius and we're gonna have a full moon in Gemini in a few days. So we are already preparing for that full moon, and my advice will be to fulfill yourselves right now with physical desires, emotional desires, some good conversations, or get some good topics ready, be fixed about your own perspectives so you can communicate them later on, and don't be gullible or persuaded to change your things and then create full moon scenarios in the full moon in Gemini. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, it's fixed. Don't you worry. Press exclamation mark Discord and press exclamation mark donate to reach my Discord and to be able to donate to myself. Just sharing on Discord that we are live. Okay, we have just able Moon in Taurus conjuncting North Node and Uranus affecting everybody. Alright, our body, I think it's everybody that he meant. Let's see. Hey. Okay, so let's do the numerology first. How you guys doing right now? Check the links in the description down below as well to support me, my beautiful partner Daria, and to reach more of my content via my LinkTree and my beautiful partner's content as well via her LinkTree, and check all my services available on my IG and my Discord as well. So according to the Magic Square calendar, today is the 6th of the month 12 of the year 2022. So that equals to 15, which is 6. Alright, 6 plus 1, 7 plus 2, 9 plus 6, 15. Indeed. So 1 plus 5, 6 then. So today is a great day to take power and control over that environment, or over the thoughts and feelings, the influences that the shadow government might have over you. Today is a good day to claim power and control over those things so that they don't over influence you and make you act out of your way. On the negative side, you can be paying too much attention to whatever the shadow government is doing and planning, whatever they are doing with their calendars and holidays, okay? But you can also claim power and control over those things and even use them to yourself. Then, on the Freemason calendar, on the Free Spirit calendar, or the natural calendar, it's the 13th degree, 1 plus 3, of the 9th house of the year 10. So that equals 14. Yeah, indeed. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So today is a great day to have a deeper, more realistic and more fixed, perhaps with the moon in Taurus, emotional connection, okay, to your own individuality, to your own business, to what you think about yourself, how you think about yourself, how you think others think about yourself, and the things that you express and communicate. Okay, so if you are with a lot of bullshit in your mind on the negative side, it can happen that you are getting emotionally connected to those bad perspectives that you have about yourself. But if you see yourself in a higher way, you can create an emotional connection, or you can realize it, or get or stronger or strengthen that emotional connection, being able to see it in more realistic ways, being able to see it in the reflections via people, places, and things in your own life. All right, let's take a card for today. Moon Day in Taurus, exalted emotions today, because the moon is exalted in Taurus, and because it's Moon Day, we are facing the space where that body that we call moon was created, was born out of. Shout out to Daria. Go check her links in the description down below. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. So, exalted emotions, exalted desires, exalted sense of privacy, stability, safety, and security. And because it's almost full moon, you can already feel more energy, more emotion, more internal tension, aka intention. All right, and to avoid reaching the full moon in an unfulfilled state, you better be getting fulfilled today until you can't know more, and then stop right there. Don't go overboard. Don't overindulge. Just indulge until you feel you're about to overindulge, or overindulge a little bit, and then stop that right there. You know, just to know for sure that okay, I have overindulged. I ate a bit too much of chocolate. I'm gonna stop right now. I ain't going to eat no more. But fulfill yourself, even with conversations, friends, and associations, because then when the fool is Gemini, you might, or it will be better for you to not be so open to everybody, but be more open to the ones that you were already building and constructing a relationship, or just a good conversationship. You just like to conversate. You might not have a very deep relationship, but what is a relationship is you guys relate. You know what I'm saying? It might just be some topics, some ideas. It doesn't need to be as deep and profound as a love ship or a spiritual ship. Okay? But then the sun is in Sagittarius, so you might be, we might be, you might be, we might be misunderstanding, right, our feelings and what is really happening. Because you might be witnessing some magic right now with the sun in Sagittarius, but you might feel weird, you might feel uncomfortable, you might feel that it's too illogical, it doesn't make sense, things don't work like that. Let me tell you something, your Taurus asses, including myself. The only thing constant in the universe is change. And the card for today is Mutable Earth, Prince of Pentacles. Okay? Which is basically, you take the mutable of Sagittarius and the Earth of Taurus and you make this card. Okay? So, what is lacking on the Earth element? The fix. Right? So, you should be realistic. You should be looking for profit. You should be looking for efficiency. You should be looking for some privacy. You should be looking for some alone time, but in a way that you can still be relatable, in a way that you can still associate with others, in a way that you can still be open and vulnerable just enough so you and your relationships feel real to yourself and your partners. And this might even be dealing with business and status, not just romance and things like that. But that also means that today we are creating a new way to associate our reality, our practicality, how we are organized, and what we desire and see as success, being profitable and efficient. Okay? We can take more cards then. It's daily reading happening right now. Then we go to the astro reading. I want to know about you guys. How you guys doing? How you guys watching right now? How you guys doing? How you guys preparing yourselves for this full moon in Gemini? We'll be live for the full moon in Gemini as well, to see how the full moon is going through your chart, in which house is the full moon going to happen. Okay, and you already have two cards. So one of them was actually the same, Prince of Pentacles. We already know about that. And the other one is Three of Wands in reversed. So this represents the misunderstanding, the inconjunction between the sun and the moon, because we're going to create new awarenesses or complete new spiritual, creative, expressive, and exciting or intense awarenesses about yourself, your individuality, how you think and feel about your individuality, and how you think or see others, how you imagine that others think and feel about you. Or others might just straight away tell you how, if they see you as an individual, what type of individual they see you as, how they see your expressions, how they feel about the things that you say and how you say it, how they feel about your spiritual belief systems, and all like that, all of those things. Okay. All right. And let's go for the last card of the day. Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Taurus. Come on, taking some time to take these cards. Whoa, but we got one. Reversed Six of Pentacles, okay? So you might be paying attention or trying to bring power and control to others or the wrong reality, situation of stability, comfort, privacy, profitable, or efficiency. So you might need to pay attention to your own circumstances. You might need to bring power and control to your own desires, to your own means to be stable, or to how to maintain that as well. And you might be too worried about somebody else's or the world state or how others being organized and having profit in their lives, and you should be focusing and relating with others, but about your own way to be fixed, secure, and organized. And let's move to the astro reading. Remember, you can ask one card for yourself or even two cards for yourself by sending your payment to the PayPal that is on the screen. So, with the moon in Taurus, it's conjuncting the North Node and Uranus as well. So, the moon in Taurus in itself is already exalted, alright? So you might be already, if the moon was alone on itself in Taurus, you'll already be feeling a lot, whatever you were feeling. You might feel stuck, you might feel too much responsibilities, or you might feel that others are throwing certain responsibilities at you. You might feel too comfortable, too attached, and too fixed into any situation of comfort, profit, security, and privacy, and you might feel mad, insecure, or hurt when others, having their own vision, they might not even mean to hurt you, but they present you with something new, with something different, or something that puts you away or kind of look bad and down at your desires, you might react a lot internally. You might not even express it, but you might accumulate a lot of emotions and feelings because just the moon is exalted, right? So then the moon is in Taurus, or the moon, no, Uranus is also in Taurus, okay? So that means that we are feeling more comfortable, or we are feeling, because deep down you know that the world is changing, but you are so fixed into something else that is not in the direction that the world is going into, as we experience these new unique changes about the market, the economics, the agriculture, producing this, producing that, in that way is more expensive and it is more that, how we produce electricity. They are about to change from electric cars or to electric cars, right? Just that is a new, perhaps not unique, but is a new change, and people might be very uncomfortable or very mad because they will not be able to use as efficiently their diesel cars or something like that. That's an example, right? But then you also have the North Node in Taurus. Okay, so that means that our spiritual path right now, as a collective, should be or is. So that means if you go in that way, you will create and attract things faster, and that represent better your visions about yourself and the world, right? So the North Node in Taurus is basically your spirit, or every spirit creates things, right? That's how we are here, right? And the North Node in Taurus is basically you doing that because you, again, because you already created this body and many bodies and many minds, right? So now we are trying to do, and we are doing what we did, but in a more realistic way, in denser, more demonic ways. So wherever is that your spirit created first, minds, preferences, desires, fears, insecurities, missions, directions to go, right now with the North Node in Taurus, you should take the necessary steps in every dimension, in every part of your body, aka mind, emotion, and physical body, to go into a place where you can be and feel safe and secure and profitable with your own way to have security and profit and feel comfortable and know that tomorrow, if you just keep being yourself, you'll get every desire, every necessity, and everything that you want to work on. You'll have the necessary materials, or the necessary attention, or the necessary motivation to do that. Basically, the North Node in Taurus is asking us to solidify whatever we were doing before. But if it is not connected and related to your own spirituality, aka individuality, if you are not helping others being fixed on their own spiritual path and making it real, it's very important. And it's because Dolo the Plant Man, he was having open panel like in the past week or something, and many people were in that open panel were claiming that they were archangels, right? And that's a great example of that those people, they are not doing North Node in Taurus like things, because they are talking about something spiritual, but it's not their own spirituality, and they were not being real about it because they had no like influence, they had no real page with a lot of content and videos, or not just a lot but also relevant, you know. So the North Node in Taurus is just you being yourself, bringing your own visions and ways to think about the world and how to get profit, how to get situated, how to get secure physically, so you can experience and communicate all of your spiritual ideas. For an example, another example of what is not a North Node in Taurus thing to do. Being a YouTuber, right? Have a lot of money from YouTube, but you are afraid of being cancelled. So you don't say what you really think, you don't do the content, you don't create the things that you really want to create because you are afraid to being cancelled or to lose audience traction and start to earn less and be less profitable on YouTube. Alright? That's not North Node in Taurus kind of way, because in this case they are sacrificing the spirituality for stability. Oh yeah, but I'm a creator, so that means that I'm expressing my individuality. No, it's not just because you create something that you are being unique and individual, right? You must be creating something strictly out of your mind. You might have some inspirations, but you took those inspirations, you processed them, and what you put out is something completely new that you made. Because we can all be talking about football, for an example, but my perspective, my vision about that sport in specific will also be my own vision, no matter what others say and think about it. Okay? So basically, North Node in Taurus is you being spiritual, but also profitable, situated, and you can be a support for yourself and others that are spiritual but not situated and profitable yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's great because Uranus is in there, so that's helping. Because if you are changing, that's already more spiritual. If you don't fight change, and you can benefit and profit from change in the world, you're already very spiritual, right? But it's Uranus, so it brings that Aquarian, smart, communicative, funny, interesting, unique, rebellious side, right? So if you are already involved with, like, per se, crypto and DeFi, creating new types of video games, creating new types of marketing and ways to trade and make passive income and create ways of business that is more access or more easy to access and manage. If you are already doing something where you don't need to sell as much of your time to receive a good amount of money that is profitable and safe for you, that by default will lead you into the North Node if you focused on your spirituality, on expanding your own awareness, and help others that are in their spiritual path but not physically situated yet. You help them because you were already doing those unique changes about the market and the house value and whatnot. So when you see somebody that has some good idea, that they are unique and individual, and they believe in themselves, all possibilities, and they have spiritual responsibility, aka they can transmute any situation and feeling and emotion to fit their best path of progress and self-improvement and awareness, expanding that as well. You can not only associate with them or just help them being a support, so that this world can have more unique and individual people that are situated and they have a business going on or whatever. Because if it is all just talk, if it is all just Instagram posts and Instagram stories and videos on YouTube, but things are really not gaining traction, things are not really going on, it's all worthless, because then we can change the world. We can have a real impact. That's why I say that if you really want this world to change, if you want a more unique, creative, lighter, better, positive world, all on quotes because I'm using the terms that the masses use, but I know that those terms don't really mean what the masses think they mean, but I also know what or in general I know what the masses think those things mean. That's why I'm using the quotes. But if you want a world like that, you have to support people like me and my beautiful partner Daria, because we are out here in these platforms that are mostly dominated by empty entertainment, right? Mostly, not only, but mostly, and that's changing as well, because then people get tired of that entertainment. When you see all that same entertainment and whatever videos that is already on YouTube for a long time, you get tired and bored. But when it's about spirituality, knowing about yourself, knowing how to express yourself in a certain way in public, know how to make your business grow steady and promptly, knowing how to not feel so affected by others' perspectives, know how to deal with your insecurities, that will never be boring. Never. Because as your spirit creates new spaces, you might be creating a new insecurity. You might be creating a new blockage that you need to go through to gain that new power. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want a better world, you have to support people like me and my beautiful partner, Daria, right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Taurus. It's Taurus time. Like, if you mean it, do it. Okay? If you really want to change this world, but you don't have a channel yet, or if you already have not just a YouTube channel, that's just an example, but if you already got situated in your own self, and it's like okay for you to support people like me, Daria, or Dolo, for example, make sure you do it. Because we might not even need the money, and it's not even about the money. It's just about, hey, that gesture is like, hey, I know you are here, guys, and I'm giving you this support because of what you're doing, because I value what you're doing. But the support in itself, if it's words or just words, it will not fulfill the thing. You need to show real support, either by providing some content, providing some, like, interacting with the creator as well, with interacting with my channel, interacting with Darius' channel. It's not just about money, right? But because we're talking about Taurus, perhaps that's the easiest, fastest way to show support in these times right now. And that goes along with the Uranus in Taurus as well. If somebody is doing something unique and new, but that is profitable and you can be fixed on, you better support that person as well. You know what I'm saying? So then we have Uranus in Taurus, North Node in Taurus, and the Moon in Taurus. So if you are on the right side, if you are moving forward, and because the spirit that we live in right now is also expanding. So if you go and follow that direction of expanding your awareness, you will be feeling comfortable with those changes, with that new spiritual way that connects directly with reality. If you are not into yourself, if you are still thinking that the only way to be profitable and secure in this life is how your parents did, it's how your grandparents did, working a 9 to 5 or whatever like that, you'll be hating and feeling highly uncomfortable with new mentalities, gaining more money or getting more situated, or even they might have less money, but they feel way better. They express themselves way better. They have more people paying attention to them. You just by being around them, you feel them even more confident than you. You will be feeling weird about that because your spirit is seeing that new way to be fixed and responsible as well, for an example. So you can have both. You can have freedom, you can have uniqueness, you can have individuality, and you can also have stability, security, and profit. But your spirit is still not accepting, or you is still not accepting that you can have those things at the same time. You still think life is hard in that way. Because life is hard because, like, think about it, even when it's about sex or exciting times, or when it's about somebody rapping real good, that shit is hard. Because hard is good. And I always speak about that, how people forgot how Saturn and how you creating a world works, and they think Saturn is hard and that's bad. No, hard is good. Okay, in most situations in existence, being hard means that you are excited or that you are really enjoying your experience. Right? Right? Hi Steven, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So, that's Moon conjuncting Uranus as well. We already talked about it. So then Moon, oh, by the way, Mercury is almost going into Cap. That's going to be interesting. Mercury in Cap. And because it's in the cusp, you might be already creating new ideas, so you can create also new ways to communicate about those new unique changes that Uranus in Taurus is bringing, and you can create new status, you can create new responsibilities, you can create new limits and boundaries with your mind and your communications in your reality. Okay? Then Moon in Taurus in misunderstanding Venus in Sag, feeling weird or feeling misunderstood by your relations and relationships because they are more free, more light, more spiritual, more inspired, and you might be worrying too much about stability, business, profit, and security. Moon in Taurus, fatal attracting Mars in Gemini, feeling more serious, feeling more private, and feeling more I only do this if I feel comfortable or if it respects my values type of way about thinking, communicating, and analyzing in a more lighter, detached, and cold way about your passions, motivations, angers, and frustrations. Moon in Taurus, sextiling. No, Jupiter is not in retrograde anymore. Jupiter is already direct, so we can call Aries, right? Because it's 29 degrees. I know it's in the cusp, but let's call it Aries. Moon in Taurus, fatal attracting Jupiter in Aries, feeling more deep, feeling more intensely, feeling more privately, feeling more real, and looking, needing for security and stability about your unique, spiritual, rashful, and intense experiences, travels, and ways to obtain wisdom and knowledge. Moon in Taurus, squaring Saturn in Aquarius, learning how to be more responsible, how to be more internal, how to have a more clear and realistic intent, and how to be more committed to your unique, light, freeing, and empowering associations and real circumstances and situations. Moon in Taurus, conjuncting Uranus, which we already talked about, just feeling comfortable with new unique changes that deals with economy, marketing, and agriculture and things like that. Moon in Taurus, sextiling Neptune in Pisces, an opportunity to feel deeply comfortable or to get attached and perhaps fixated in a lost dream and illusion on imagination, or an opportunity to be fixed, feel real, and bring to reality dreams, deep dreams, illusions, imaginations, and subconscious patterns. And Moon in Taurus, trining Pluto in Capricorn, a gift to feel comfortable or to feel more sure, to feel more safe, and to feel like things are making sense and are a part of your building process when it comes to deep traumas, deep moments of transformation that dealt with the world or yourself. The world did this to you, or you did that to the world, which is creating new ways to have business, creating new ways to be and feel more secure, safe, private, responsible, organized, and efficient. Okay? And I think that's all for today. I think we already talked about this moon alignment. And over here on Discord, I was asked to talk about how the moon in Taurus conjuncting North Node and Uranus is affecting everybody. And I already did that. So I hope that who asked for it got to listen to it and I would like to hear your feedback on the Discord server as well. Remember to drop a like and to subscribe as well. And remember that you can book a reading with me. Just go to my Discord or to my Instagram page using my link tree in the description down below, and you will have access to all my services, pricings, and ways to communicate to me. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we'll be live on my other YouTube channel called Esosu Football, watching along some World Cup matches. And then I also have some gaming content if you are interested in that, and I have also some paintings if you are interested in that as well. And go and visit our Patreon, where we have behind the scenes and me and Daria just living our daily life here in our own unique way, and you can support us and know more about ourselves and what we do like in everyday activities as well. Thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. Moon in Taurus, conjuncting Uranus, and the North Node. Time to really be yourself in the most all possibilities, but also in the most realistic, profitable, efficient way. Till the next time, Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out.